Hey guys, I thought I'd make a quick video talking about some of the things I like, some of the things I hate about Monster Hunter, and a little bit about the boss that you're going to be seeing within the video. So I want to start off with the positive. I think the game is actually really good. It is a lot of fun, and I do enjoy the farming aspect, because when you actually farm and you collect the items and you have the money to do it, you can make gear and you can continue enhancing that gear. So when you put the time and effort into it, you will get a better hero when you keep upgrading your gear and eventually facing newer monsters. And yes, every gear does do different things, so it'll be better at certain resistances, like better at fire or better at water, stuff like that. So there is absolutely no loot boxes to hinder that bullshit. All you have to do is just go out, kill monsters, and just have fun. The other thing that I really like about the game is that it does have co-op, so you can play with your friends or random people. But the negative thing about the co-op thing is that I've noticed, unless they're going to do a patch later, is when you try to group up with your friends and they didn't see the cutscenes of the story quests. That is stupid. That is so fucking stupid. You can't join your friends until they see the cutscene. Why would you think that's a good idea? I understand the porn or the thing that you implemented when it came to the SOS flare. I think that's what you guys were trying to go for, that at a certain point of the story quest, if you really need help, you could shoot a flare, and then a random person can join your game and help you. But if you already have friends that have the game and you want to group up, you can't. It's like a total block until you and your friend watch the cutscenes. It's so stupid. Let's say if you got up to where I am in the game and you help a friend that just bought it, all you have to do is just wait until they're finished the cutscenes and then join them. But that's still stupid. I just hope later on that they can actually implement it, that in the top corner it'll show whoever's in party, and during the cutscenes it'll be your hero that you made, and it would just continue on. Not the way that they set it up. I don't know if they will patch it or not, like I said, but it's pretty solid so far. The other negative things that I have to say quick is that I don't really like how some of the monsters are. And I'm talking about me playing by myself sometimes, because I've noticed when I played with my two friends, the monsters don't roar as much for some odd reason. When I was playing by myself and I was fighting against the Ageneth, I think that's what it's called. Basically the T-Rex stupid monster, right? I don't know what it was, but when I was facing him one time, it was like every 15-20 seconds he would go roar, roar, and every time he does that stupid roar, you're like 2 seconds, you're like, scared or whatever it was. And he would do it all the time. And it was like, what the hell? So I don't know if that was just the one-time deal where the AI just couldn't do more than just do the stupid roar. Or, I don't know what really happened. But I wish I did record that, because it was so fucking stupid. I would use the insect glaive, and I'm trying it out. And every time I'm trying to go do these, the aerial attacks that the weapon has, I get fucking just, dropped. Roar, roar, roar. Fuck off with that shit. And the other huge thing I don't like is the constant running of some monsters. Let's say, for an example, you had this investigation, right? And you have it up to 5 times to try. Let's say 2 of those tries, the monster kept running away, and would, eventually lead to its destination like they normally do, right? Then I would be okay with that. But not all the fucking time. Not all the time. Every time when it started getting wounded to the point that it would be like almost flatlining, it would retreat to try to sleep or whatever. Sometimes I know the monster does a roar and stuff like that and they get enraged. I get it. But for some reason, sometimes, like I said, I've noticed when I was fighting or chasing the Kulu Laku, and it would limp away, and then if I hit it a couple of times, and if it turned around and attacked me, and then eventually ran away again, it wouldn't be limping anymore. So I don't know if like the AI's issues or something happened for it not to stop, like not to limp anymore. I don't know. So those are my two biggest gripes with this game so far. Is just like majority of the monsters do the roar too much, or the constant running away. It's just like it's like when I was playing Dark Souls 3 and people would just run away and they would not duel. They would try their best to just try using whatever they could, or try to make me run into something like a trap or something, so they would just eliminate me. Like, I understand that, and I eventually started picking up on that with a lot of people trying to do shit like that, like use the environment to try to kill me. Like, they'll wait until I'm like climbing up the stairs to try to push me off, and then I fall to my death. Stuff like that. Like, I figured people out majority of the time when I played online. So that's what it kind of reminds me of. It's the same mentality of running away all the fucking time. And it's just, it drives me nuts. Like, if they were to go into enrage mode only like once in a while, and like when they're about to die and they go roar, and then they get double damage and everything, like a final stand for them versus us as the hunters, then I'd be okay with that. It wouldn't bug me as much. But it's just like the constant running away. And it's like, depending if you're doing like just a normal investigation, or not a normal investigation, if you're just exploring the map, because most of the time when you do quests and investigations, your statama, bleh, fuck, I can't talk. Anyway, will gradually get smaller and smaller and smaller over time, right? And when you do the whole exploring, apparently, to me, it seems it goes even faster down. But I guess maybe it's just I'm not keeping track of the time frame as great. So yeah, that's why I was saying about the running away thing, because if my stamina is like super low and I have to chase it, I get tired quick, and then I get tired, and I get tired. And sometimes, yes, I do eat and I do the other things around the world, but let's say if I already killed a monster and I'm just exploring and I found another monster, and that monster is what's going to tie me up by making my stamina go so low down, yes. I think I've talked about that a little too much, but it's just, I think you guys get it. It's annoying if this happened to you when you're just exploring and you finally found the monster you're trying to kill, and your stamina is like a little pinch. All you can do is a dodge. So, anyway, the monster that I've been facing, and this boss, I should say too, for this quest, holy shit balls, why is this guy so fucking hard? And why is he one-shot? Seriously. But then there's like other like monsters that I faced in the area that sometimes their normal attack hits me and it doesn't do that much damage, and there's other times that I get hit and that they fucking one-shot me too. I don't understand the logic of this game sometimes. I really don't get. Like, I can understand if they did their roar and then I know they're enraged or whatever it is, right? But there's like that other monster within the Elder realm, right, where he's kind of blue. I forgot the name of the monster. Basically, he like dives with his head into the ground and he'll pull up rocks in his mouth and it'll turn into like fireballs with it. That monster. There's like times I've been hit with that fireball. Took a decent damage, but didn't outright kill me. There was like what 2-3 times I was just trying to kill him for the investigations, and I got one-shotted by that fucking shit. So sometimes I don't get why sometimes abilities do like instant kill and sometimes doing that. And yes, I'm aware that sometimes your armor says, or whatever buff it says, blah blah blah, reduce damage. But it's just, it doesn't say that sometimes. That's what I mean. I don't understand where this thing... Yeah, I don't get it. So, anyway, his dive bomb ability is so stupid and OP. Like, I can understand it does a one-shot. Okay. What bugs me is that, as you guys see in the footage right now, I'm fighting him with the bow because I thought that would actually, be the most logical thing I could do because he's weak versus lightning. I had to look it up. I found out he was weak versus lightning, so yes, I decided to use a thunder bow and I would be able to dodge that shit, no problem. As you guys can tell, no. I still get hit by that stupid thing. I've tried different weapons, I tried different things, and for some odd reason, it's like either I'm not dodging correctly, or as soon as when it was like, it's hard to explain. The exact frame, when he starts to go at you, is like the exact frame you have to dodge, or you're gonna get killed. And it seems like either I'm doing it incorrectly and that's why I keep getting killed by it, or the guy is so big that the side dodge majority of the time with the bow still doesn't make me get out of the range of that hit. And it's just, he is, this boss, this monster, has actually made me start to not like the game as much. Like, I'm honest with that. It's like it turned into a 180. And I was really enjoying the game with like those minor flaws about the co-op and the constant roaring and running away thing. But those I can overlook. I was enjoying the game until this boss. This guy really is an asshole. And I don't know if anybody... I'm assuming there's probably people that have killed him. And this guy is probably one of the most difficult ones that I think most people will have. I know there's going to be some of the really, really good players out there that have faced this guy, had no issues. But I really think this is like the fucking monster that is like the most annoying so far. And I thought the Rathalos and the Rathion were annoying. This guy takes the fucking cake.